What's up, guys? Okay, so I want to talk about Ken Hovind, and I want to use his logic against him. So, I believe if you don't know Dr. Ken Hovind, he's a creationist, right? He teaches creation, and he's mostly known for his he's most famously known for his debates with biology professors at their own universities across the states. I think in the 60s, and he just destroyed them. And I didn't even find his debates on YouTube until like a few years ago, and I guess they were kind of hid by YouTube's algorithm. Maybe they weren't posted, right? But I believe Dr. Ken Hovind has a lot of great points that destroy evolution, but I want to say that he's wrong on the flat Earth, and I just don't understand why he doesn't look into this deeper, because the Bible clearly states the Earth is stationary, immovable. It has foundations. It has a ceiling, like the firmament. Talks about the four corners, and the way it's described in the King James Version, but some people believe that this Bible is most accurate, which I do too. This is how it's described, right? So I don't understand how he could take something so literal like the Bible creation and then yet contradict what it says in one other part. And especially when people are bringing it up now. And in the past, they did teach the earth was flat, okay? Everyone knew the earth was flat. It was a heresy to teach that it was a globe. Only up to a few hundred years ago were they starting to teach that earth's a ball, like mainstream in school. Okay, I saw like a newspaper clipping. It was like from 100 or something years ago, and it was like saying that it was like saying one teacher's teaching that the earth's a ball. Like, it was a huge story because everyone was teaching the earth's flat already. So you have to look into history because they rewrite history. Dr. Ken Hovind says that, and I mean, if you look on Wikipedia, you'll see him, because since the information is controlled, Google's gonna, they're gonna make him look bad. So they've already faked his Wikipedia, saying that he's a criminal and that he got charged for tax fraud, but he's innocent. And I think that he actually shook the satanic system when he was doing these debates and he put out this information. They wanted to shut him up, and they did some false charges on him. And I don't know exactly his case, but I do believe he's innocent. And even though I think him to be a little bit crude and crass sometimes, he's been through a lot. I can see clearly he's a good man, and what he says is true, because he's saying it from a scientific point of view, and he used to be a science teacher for 11 years. He teaches that the earth is a young earth, and that Adam and Eve were created in the Garden of Eden in the beginning. After God created the earth in 6 days, God pre-programmed them. He just created them. So they already knew how to speak, think for their own. They were intelligent already. They already knew a lot of stuff. And after the fall of man, when they were tricked by the reptile that got turned into a snake, then Adam and Eve started having children and populating the earth. They were teaching mankind knowledge, and they were teaching their children what to do and how to smelt metal and how to forge stuff, and gather and create. And that's why all these scientists, they're baffled by, how did all these civilizations just sprout up out of nowhere? It's like something just created them, like genetically modified them. Must have been aliens that gave them some kind of advanced knowledge. And yeah, sorry guys, but this anyway, so Ken Hovind believes that this has happened, and these civilizations were advanced. Like, I know there's one cave in China, and they found this cave that was perfectly dug out. It looks like a machine went underground and dug out this cavern in China, and it was dug out right before the very first dynasty was ever made. And people said they don't know where these people came from. They just were advanced and they came out of nowhere. That's because after the flood, when Noah's family split up, all of them had families already, and they already had knowledge, and they could just build a civilization from scratch because they had the people, they had the knowledge, so they could do it. And they had techniques and knowledge that we don't even know about in advanced ways, because they looked at that stuff and they're like, whoa, we don't know how they did it. So This is what Dr. Kent Hovind teaches. And in those days, those ancient races, they all knew the earth was flat. They all knew it. So if they were so advanced to build these monuments that we can't build today, and if they knew mathematics and astronomy better than us, then why would they be wrong about the shape of the earth? They said the earth was flat. So I don't understand, Dr. Kent Hovind. Why can't you understand that?